that I love my job a lot more now that I am not making assumptions about what the other person is thinking and doing, and realizing that all they're trying to do is make sure that the patient gets well and the patient goes home. Hello everyone, I am Teresa. Welcome to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to do things a bit differently. I am going on 7 years of being an ultrasound sonographer, and I still 7 years later love my field. And I was like, you know what, I want to create a video about 7 different things that I now know as an ultrasound tech, or 7 things I've learned over time that can hopefully go with you along your journey and maybe make your journey to where you learn some of these things faster than what I did. So let's hop into what number 1 is. And I'm outside. I pray that the audio is outstanding. I just want to be outside where it's fresh, there's birds, things like that. So number 1 is everyone's job seems easy to the person not performing the job. That is the number 1 lesson I've learned, okay? You don't know what the doctor has to do. You don't know what the nurse has to do. We know what ultrasound techs do, and they know what nurses and doctors do. So give grace. Everyone's job looks easy to the one not doing it. Number 2 is that the patient on my bed deserves my undivided attention, okay? I'm not worried about the next patient when I'm doing the patient on my bed. I'm worried about the patient on my bed. I'm giving them my undivided attention. I'm not answering a whole bunch of phone calls. I'm just not doing that. I'm paying attention to the patient that is on my bed. That is going to reduce mistakes, errors, and also make sure that the patient feels like they are important and they are in a priority, which they are. Number 3, this one right here. Number 3, the tech that scans the fastest rarely has the best images. Say what you want. I've been all over the country. I've been able to see it, okay? There's quality and there's quantity. And some people focus on one versus the other. Some people find the balance between both, okay? That's all I'm gonna say that. And we're gonna move on. And the next one, number 4, is going to be, you don't know what you don't know. So please pursue all of the credentials that relates to the specialties performed in your institution. So if your institution, okay, if orders are popping up consistently and you guys do OBGYN, you do general, and you do vascular, please pursue all 3 credentials. And I know some people are apprehensive about that, but let me tell you why. Like I said, you don't know what you don't know. You do yourself a favor by making sure you are well informed on, all the different parts of the body, and not just limiting yourself to the knowledge of the person that taught you. So get the credential, but then also you're doing a disservice to the patient by not knowing this stuff and them laying on your table believing that you are the expert when really you aren't. So being credentialed in all the areas doesn't make you perfect, but it does make you more knowledgeable and it makes you more credible. So please do your due diligence and get certified in whatever specialty your institution is doing, okay? That is number 4. Let me flip the page. It's cold out here, y'all. If you in the South right now, you know. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is, don't expect to get textbook images on every patient, okay? Every patient is different, okay? And you need to know when you need to move on. Very important, okay? If you're scanning and you're trying to get one thing and you've been scanning for 10 minutes, you're past your time that you need to move on, babe. If you can't find it, come back to it. And if you still can't find it, then that's what you just need to communicate to your doctor. Work hard, but come on. Know when to move on. Number 6, I be on heads, okay? Practice using at least 2 cameras on every patient. You'll be surprised of the knobology you'll learn and how much better your image optimization becomes when you use multiple transducers for multiple different things. And sometimes you're using a MSK made transducer to do maybe a vascular study, you know what I mean? Maybe not the whole study, maybe certain areas, or maybe you're using the vascular hockey stick to look at a a lump on the skin. I don't know, but you just are able to learn what probes you like for what things, and you also optimize your image quality. Okay. Number 7. I think number 7 is the most important. If you don't take nothing from this video, please listen to number 7. Number 7 is to be kind to the doctors and nurses, okay? We are all on the same team, and kindness will get you further in life than the alternative. So if you will allow me to, I just want to give a quick story, very quick story. So I've been going up to the ICU a bit more. I choose to go up to the ICU a bit more because I know other people don't want to do it as much, and I don't mind. So I go up to the ICU, and I've created a relationship with one of the doctors, a doctor who seems to order many of the tests that I've been doing. And the doctor, she introduced herself, and we are on first name basis. And she asked me questions like, hey, I was going to do, I know the patient had an abdominal complete, and this other department is wanting us to get a retroperitoneal on them. Isn't the kidneys and the bladder in the abdomen complete? And I told her yes. And it taught her, but also it made sure that she was credible when she went back to the other team and was able to tell them, hey, he or she had already had this exam done. Move on. But then also a different time she asked me hey, I want to put in this order. Do you guys do this type of exam? Okay, what order would you recommend? So it's we built an alliance. So I can trust that she's putting in the right thing. And if she ever puts in the wrong thing, I can, sorry, y'all. If she ever puts in, the wrong thing or anything like that, I can know that maybe she just doesn't know and just change it. But just be kind, okay? And going back to the one about everybody's job seems easy to the person not doing it. We're all on the same team. Be kind to one another. And I will say honestly that I love my job a lot more now that I am not making assumptions about what the other person is thinking and doing, and realizing that all they're trying to do is make sure that the patient gets well and the patient goes home. That's all, folks. Love y'all. Peace out.